This is Sophie Laurent with your news update for February 4, 2026. You're watching Africa Stream 24, your source for credible, fact-checked reporting. Here are today's leading stories. Ethiopia advances toward becoming Africa's renewable energy hub. USA deploys small military team to Nigeria to boost counter-terrorism efforts. The United Arab Emirates pledges $500 million in humanitarian aid for Sudan as donors convene in Washington. The news in detail. Ethiopia is stepping up its drive to become Africa's renewable energy hub by expanding clean power generation and strengthening regional energy cooperation. With major investments in wind, solar, hydro, and geothermal projects, the country is boosting electricity supply while advancing its green growth agenda. Flagship initiatives such as the Asha-2 wind power project and the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam highlight Ethiopia's ambition to power economic transformation, cut carbon emissions, and position itself as a leading supplier of sustainable energy across the continent. Ethan Caldwell has more.
Ethiopia is accelerating its ambition to become Africa's renewable energy hub by fully leveraging its vast and diverse clean energy potential, a move seen as central to the country's long-term economic transformation and regional leadership. As part of this drive, Ethiopia has recently launched the Asha-2 wind power project, a major development expected to significantly boost national power generation capacity. The project strengthens Ethiopia's renewable energy portfolio and reinforces its strategic goal of supplying clean, affordable electricity both domestically and across the region. The country has adopted a comprehensive energy policy framework aimed at translating its natural endowments into sustainable economic growth. This framework prioritizes renewable energy development as a cornerstone of industrialization, job creation, and climate resilience. By expanding power generation capacity, Ethiopia aims to meet growing domestic demand while positioning itself as a reliable electricity exporter. Ethiopia is also advancing regional energy cooperation through structured frameworks that enable electricity sharing with neighboring countries. These initiatives are designed to enhance regional integration, stabilize power supply, and support economic growth across borders, further strengthening Ethiopia's role as a regional energy anchor. The nearing completion of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam GERD represents a pivotal milestone in this journey. Beyond its role in expanding electricity generation, GERD is expected to reduce carbon dioxide emissions by up to 2 million tons annually, making a substantial contribution to global climate change mitigation efforts. The project underscores Ethiopia's commitment to clean energy and environmental sustainability. In recent years, focused investment and policy attention have yielded measurable progress in wind, solar, and geothermal energy development, highlighting Ethiopia's growing expertise in diversified renewable power generation. These efforts align with the country's broader green growth strategy and climate commitments. By harnessing energy from water, wind, sunlight, and geothermal resources, Ethiopia is steadily emerging as a leader in green development. The country's renewable energy push not only supports economic expansion, but also positions Ethiopia as a key contributor to Africa's clean energy transition, climate action, and sustainable future.
The United States has dispatched a small team of military personnel to Nigeria to strengthen cooperation against terrorist threats in West Africa. The deployment follows recent USA airstrikes targeting Islamic State-linked groups and reflects growing security collaboration between Washington and Abuja. USA officials said the team brings specialized capabilities largely focused on intelligence support and enabling Nigerian forces to counter militant groups. Nigerian authorities confirmed the presence of the team, stressing ongoing joint efforts to combat Boko Haram and Islamic State West Africa province. Attacks by insurgents have intensified in recent months, increasing pressure on security forces and regional stability.
And above all, thank you to the greatest, fiercest, and bravest fighting force ever to stride the face of this earth, the United States Army. Thank you very much.
The United Arab Emirates has pledged $500 million to a United Nations humanitarian fund to support Sudan as international donors gathered in Washington to mobilize aid for the war-torn country. The pledge comes amid renewed United States efforts to push for a truce in Sudan's prolonged conflict, which has killed tens of thousands and displaced millions. USA officials said total new pledges could reach $1.5 billion, including additional USA contributions. That's a wrap for today's Africa Stream 24 coverage. I'm Sophie Laurent. Thank you for staying informed. Stay safe and tune in for our next update.